Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and replace the Serpentine belt on this 2000 Chevy S10 Blazer. Same for most of these Blazer and Jimmys, as well as the pickups and Sonomas with the 4.3 liter V6.
Okay, use an 8mm wrench to disconnect the negative side of your battery. You'll want to find your belt routing diagram, which is usually right here, right above your radiator. And just be familiar with it and how it shows you to route the belt. Sometimes the most frustrating part of this can be trying to get the belt routed again after you've taken it off, if you don't know how it's supposed to be routed. So just make sure you understand basically what this is telling you and what it translates into as far as how your belt is routed.
Okay, now you want to take a 3/8 drive ratchet handle, and 3/8 is the measurement of the square drive gear basically, and you insert that. Your belt tensioner is right down there where I'm going with the wrench. You can see it right there. You insert the drive into a square hole in the tensioner, and then you turn the tensioner counterclockwise, and you can see as I do that the belt loosens up, and then you can slide it right off the idler pulley right there, then release your tensioner. Okay, now just kind of grab your belt,
remove the belt from the pulleys up here,
the alternator,
and then just kind of pull it,
power steering pump and everything,
out,
and then down around off of the crank, and there's kind of a shot of your belt.
There's your belt out. Okay, to get your belt back on, you basically just want to follow the routing diagram. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to loop it down and around the crank pulley here, and then up and around the water pump, and then down and around the power steering. And I'm not going to really be able to film that. I'll film myself doing it, but you really won't be able to tell what I'm doing. So basically, that's what you want to do first, is go down around the crank, up and around the water pump, and then around the power steering. So to do that, I'm going to take my belt, okay, just going to take a big loop and just push it right down. Okay, and then reach. You can either reach down in there, or sometimes you can just kind of get one hand down and guide it into the right spot. Okay, so now I've got it down and around the crank correctly. So I'll go around the water pump, and then I'll push a loop down over here, and go down and around the power steering pulley. Got off the crank just a little bit. Okay. So now the belt is loosely, I'll pull the came off and show you here. Okay, so now you can see the belt is really loosely routed down around the crank down there, and then back up around the power steering pulley here. Yeah, but obviously very loose. And what we'll do is we'll pull on the tensioner, and then we'll push this down and around the idler pulley. My 3/8 drive. push the tensioner down counterclockwise as far as I can, and then I'm pushing the belt right down and around my idler pulley here. Okay, and run up with my tensioner. Just do a quick check. Okay, it's around the tensioner pulley, around the alternator, the idler, the AC, down and around the power steering, and it's pretty hard to see, but way down in there, and it's around the crank properly. Okay, and now we can take our negative battery cable and reconnect it.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.